Welcome to the Be a Doctor podcast, brought to you by the team at the Rural Physician Action Plan Health Workforce for Alberta. From high school to med school, residency, and beyond, we bring the support and information for Alberta students to consider a career in medicine. What's it like? What does it take? We'll answer those questions and much more. Let's get started. If you're dreaming about getting into med school, there's no shortage of advice on what it takes to get there. But is it all true? The reality is that what students are told they need to do to get accepted into med school isn't always completely accurate. When RPAP meets with students and shares info on medicine as a career, we hear a lot of these misconceptions. So let's clear up the top 3 myths that we hear most often. Myth number 1. You need an incredibly high average in high school, like nearly 100%, in order to get into medical school. Fact. You can't get into med school directly from high school, so your university marks count a lot more. That said, it is common for med students who have excelled in high school, but the grades may not be what you think. About 9% of current first and second year med students completed high school with averages in the 70s. 24% had averages in the 80s. Those grades were good enough to get into a university program where the GPA, or grade point average, is weighted more heavily as an admission criteria. Myth number 2. All med students graduated high school with advanced diplomas through programs like the International Baccalaureate or Advanced Placement. Fact. Only 55% of current med students were in such programs. The other 45% were not. Myth number 3. Once in university, you have to be in the Faculty of Science in order to get accepted. Fact. While it's true many students do choose to enroll in the Faculty of Science, many others enroll in engineering, education, arts, and more. Gone are the days when a singular course of study was preferred for admission. Today, medical schools value a student body with diverse backgrounds and strengths. Be aware of any prerequisite courses that your intended medical school may have and take them in your degree program. That, along with community service and a strong GPA, could position you for admission success. Remember, always research your opportunities and don't take everything you hear at face value. This is Janetta at beadoctor.ca. Thanks for listening in to the Be a Doctor podcast, brought to you by the team at the Rural Physician Action Plan Health Workforce for Alberta. From high school to med school, residency, and beyond, we bring the support and information for Alberta students to consider a career in medicine. Tune in next week for more information to help you on your medical journey.